Alright, you guys, welcome to this video. My name is Safian Quinn. I am your investor professor, and today we are going to dive into Microsoft. Okay, ticker symbol for Microsoft is M like Mary, S like Sam, F like Frank, and T like Trust. Microsoft Corporation, okay? The reason why we're going to talk about Microsoft Corporation is because of the headline related to OpenAI. Now, I do own Microsoft, and one thing that I definitely want to say and encourage anyone looking into Microsoft is that Microsoft is a very steady stock. We talked about its 52-week high and its 52-week low ranging less than $100. Just to give you some context, the 52-week high on Microsoft is $468.35. Its 52-week low is $385.58. So there's not a large, it's not a very fluctuating stock. That's why it's a very good long-term stock, okay? And I say that because that's important. When you're choosing your stocks, you need to differentiate between having a long-term stock, meaning something that you're going to put money into gradually and that you're going to save for a long time, and a short-term stock. Now, your short-term stocks are, I would definitely say, your cheaper stocks and stocks that you may be interested in putting calls and puts on, okay? But a long-term stock is something that you want to keep for retirement. In my portfolio, Microsoft is one of those for me. Now, today, Microsoft is actually at $410.05. That is 12% below its 52-week high, okay? So it's low, right? Because we are, I tell you guys, we buy in the dip. But the reason why I want to address Microsoft is its relationship with OpenAI. So OpenAI is its own independent company. But it is not a publicly traded company. And that's something too. Not all companies are on the stock market, okay? And maybe we need to do a subsequent video, and I think I will. But not all companies are on the stock market. Only publicly traded companies are on the stock market. And to be honest with you, I really do think that there is a evaluation cap. Meaning you can be publicly traded but I do think, and I'm going to have to do some research because I do feel like there is a evaluation cap, meaning maybe you have to be evaluated in over $1 million. There is some, I feel like there is some dollar amount for the companies that actually get publicly traded. But regarding Microsoft, so Microsoft and OpenAI, they have a relationship, and it's a financial relationship because Microsoft invested $13 billion in OpenAI. So they have a huge, we'll say a huge investment in OpenAI. And that's why when OpenAI, Elon Musk is saying that they were going to give OpenAI like $97 billion or something, right? And OpenAI was like, no, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, right? They already have $1 billion in backing. But one thing that I definitely wanted to note to you guys is that in 2023 is when the relationship between Microsoft and OpenAI started. And that was also when the Microsoft stock was down, okay? And then they partnered with OpenAI, and the Microsoft stock rose 57% just from that relationship they had with OpenAI. Additionally, so some of the, caveats, and this is why this is a long-term stock, because OpenAI is not profitable for Microsoft, but it is projected to be profitable in 2029. Okay, that's when it's supposed to be way profitable. But by that time, it would be at a loss of $44 billion between 2023 and 2028. So it sounds to me that something's going to happen in 2029 that is going to make OpenAI a singly profitable company, and that Microsoft is betting $44 billion in terms of backing OpenAI from 2023 to 2028, knowing that they will be profitable in 2029. something to note, okay? So does that mean this? That does mean that now is probably a good time to grab some Microsoft stock, even though it's pretty pricey right now. Definitely now is a good time. But also keep paying attention to OpenAI, because OpenAI is on, let's say they know what they're doing. There's something that's happening in 2029 that they are projected to make profits, and the type of profits that they're projected to make is going to be more than $44 billion, what Microsoft has already projected to lose. So pay attention to Microsoft. It is a very stable stock. It is a long-term stock, and they still have projections of billions of dollars in profit. So, I keep getting in the comments, is now a good time to invest? Is now a good time to invest? Now is always a good time to invest, because these companies, they have the financial knowledge, they have the people behind them, and they make market projections years out. So I don't think Microsoft is going to be betting $44 billion in 2029 if the world was crashing down. Okay? So that's just a little caveat, a little video about Microsoft. We'll look into it. Also, something too is that we'll talk about in the next video is stock splits. What happens when stocks split? Because you will start to see as major things happen. And imagine in 2029, the Microsoft price, stock price, right? Will it be too high and start to split? Let's talk about why some companies do that and why that is a absolute excellent time for you to get in.